What's going on, guys? Faris Khan here, strength and conditioning coach, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about developing speed for soccer or football for a lot of you around the world. Now, speed is absolutely crucial when it comes to all sports, but this couldn't be more true when it comes to soccer. Speed is a vital component of performance that will determine your success no matter your position. It doesn't matter if you're a goalkeeper trying to sprint forward off the line to block the striker, or you're the striker who's trying to sprint forward, or maybe you're the winger who wants to get past the defenders, or you just want to get ahead from a counter attack. It doesn't matter your position. The greater speed you have, the more of an advantage you'll have over the opposition. But not just any speed. I'm talking about soccer speed. Let's take a look at Mbappe, for example. Not only does this guy have raw speed, but because he has soccer speed and he can control himself with the ball, no defender can stop this guy. Or Mohamed Salah, who in my opinion has the greatest amount of soccer speed in the game today. And this is super important because you could have all the speed in the world, but if it doesn't translate properly to the pitch, then it's of no value. So today, I'm going to be covering the 4 key points that you need to understand if you truly want to develop that speed for soccer. So let's get right to it. The first key point that I'm going to cover is acceleration. Now, this is super important for all players, but it is going to differ based on your position. For example, if you're a goalkeeper, you're not really going to need to accelerate off the line more than about 5, maximum 10 yards. Or you might be a central defender. The same thing, your position is pretty much set, and the maximum you're going to need to accelerate is maybe 10 to 15 yards, but not too much more than that. But let's say you're a wingbacker, for example. Due to your position, you're going to need to accelerate longer and better than everybody else on the pitch. Or maybe you're a striker, and depending on where you are on the field, you might need to be accelerating 5, 10, 15, or maybe even longer than that in order to beat that last defender and score that goal. But regardless, having that strong acceleration is going to set you apart from the others on the pitch. Now, when it comes to acceleration during the game, 9 times out of 10, you are accelerating, or you need to accelerate due to a response. Either something just happened or it's about to happen. For example, you see that through ball coming and you need to accelerate in order to get to it. Or you're a defender and you see the attacker coming, you need to accelerate so you can get the angle and stop the attack. So whatever the situation, you need to have a quick reaction and an efficient acceleration in order to make that game-changing play. One of my favorite acceleration drills for soccer is the partner ball drop. You will need a partner for this. One partner is going to hold the ball and the other partner is going to react to that ball drop and try to catch it before it bounces twice. Why I love this drill is because you can start as close or as far back as you need to, and you can have the partner drop the ball with a little bit more height so that it bounces higher, or with a soft bounce so you have to work a little bit harder. And what's great about this is that you have to react to the ball. There's no cheating it here. You cannot move until you see that ball drop out of the hands of your partner, and you can even play around with it. You can do this laterally, you can do some side shuffles and then get to the ball. There are so many variations you can play with this, and it hits not only that acceleration, but also that reactiveness. So definitely add this one in with your partner. It is going to give you that game-changing acceleration and make you beat your opponents. The second key point on this list is deceleration. This is another crucial aspect of your performance, all right? You need to be able to slow down or come to a complete stop with control and balance. This is going to help you change directions. It's going to help you avoid injuries. It's going to help you with defending, and it's going to help create scoring opportunities. The ability to effectively decelerate on the pitch is unfortunately one of the most overlooked aspects of performance. You could be the fastest guy on the pitch, but if you have no control and you lose all of that speed once the ball comes to your foot, then it's pointless. Let's take a look at Usain Bolt, for example, the fastest man on this planet. You would think because he's so fast, he's going to be a beast on the pitch, but when he played soccer, that wasn't the case. He simply just did not have that control, and all that speed did not effectively translate to the soccer field. One of my favorite deceleration drills for soccer players is the sprint to vertical. And I love this because not only does it effectively utilize deceleration, but it also utilizes acceleration, and it has that vertical jump aspect to it. So you'll start by placing about 4 or 5 cones 5 yards apart. You're gonna sprint to that first cone, effectively decelerate so you don't want to pass that cone, and then you're gonna translate that power from going forward to going up into a vertical jump. As soon as you land, you'll sprint to that next cone and again decelerate, do not pass it, and then jump again. Another reason why I love this drill so much is because you can make it very sport specific. For example, when that runner is going up for a jump, have your partner throw a ball to their head so it simulates like they're going up for a header during the game. Number 3 on this list, change of direction. As a soccer player, you're going to need to be able to change directions in response to the ball or other players. And in order to be able to do this effectively, then you're going to need to be able to make those sharp cuts as well as those smooth, long cuts. You got to remember, soccer is not played in a straight line, all right? You're going in all different directions. So if your speed training only consists of you sprinting in a straight line, then you're going to get faster in a straight line. But just like your acceleration, you need to be able to accelerate in different directions, decelerate in different directions, and you need to actually practice the change of direction. One of my favorite change of direction drills for soccer players is the sprint to reaction. This again is going to require a partner, but I'm telling you, it is so effective and it's really going to help you translate it to the pitch. So just grab somebody, head to the field, and get this one done. So how this drill is performed is you'll have one partner standing at a line, and about 10 yards away is where the other partner will begin sprinting. As the sprinter approaches the partner at the line is going to throw up a hand or yell out 1, 2, left, right, or whatever word that determines which way they want the partner to go. And the other person who is sprinting needs to effectively react, and they need to change directions so they, 1, don't run into the partner who's standing there, and they don't cross that line. This is super effective, and like I said, it's going to really help translate over to the field as you're always responding to the ball, other players. And so if you just work that reaction in your head and that ability to change directions, you're going to be lethal when it comes to your game on the pitch. And the final key point on this list is maximal speed. There's always going to be occasions when you're going to need to run for long distances, and the players that have higher maximal speeds are always at an advantage against those who do not have high maximal speed. This is especially crucial when it comes to counterattacks after a corner kick, for example. That player with maximal speed becomes the most dangerous, most feared man on the pitch, because the opposition knows if that guy gets ahead, there is absolutely no catching him, and a goal is very likely. One of the best ways to build maximal speed is with a drill known as flying sprints. This is where you're going to accelerate a specified distance, and then you're going to have a designated distance where you're going to hold that speed, and then you're going to have a finishing distance. For example, you might accelerate for about 20 yards, and then from 20 yards all the way up to 50 yards, you're going to need to hold that maximal speed, and then you're going to have a period where you just kind of taper off towards the end. This is super effective, used in many sports, but again, one of the greatest ways to build that maximal speed. If you guys would like to learn more and see some of my in-depth educational content, programs, and get access to my full exercise library that has more exercise covering all of these topics, then check out my platform, BF Academy. I'll leave the link in the description down below. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video was beneficial to you. Please give it a share with anybody else you think can benefit. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below. Be sure to give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future content. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys soon.